Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In this video, we'll discuss an important use case regarding plugins. In plugins, sometimes when there is an error occurs, the timeout error is thrown, and because of the timeout error, your plugin code execution fails. But sometimes when your plugin is asynchronously running, and you want to retry the execution, depending on your use cases, you can also retry. Okay, sometimes this is the use case which is very helpful whenever you are calling an external web API calls and you get error due to some internal issue or network issue, and you want to retry that. In that use cases, this is very helpful. If you want to implement such kind of thing, and you have to use and overload the exception invalid plugin execution exception, and here you can pass the operation status. Okay, this operation status is a enum value where you can pass whether it is failed to stop, cancelled to stop, succeeded to stop, suspended to stop, retry, so that if you pass operation status dot retry, the platform, the event platform will try to execute uh, the same plugin multiple times. Okay, if there is any temporary failure on your execution, plugin execution, it will retry. Okay, so let us see how it is done. You can just build it, and this will work whenever you intentionally throw error, and you can retry, tell the platform to retry. Now go to your plugin station tool and update your plugin that you have created. So this is my plugin that I want to update, where I have added my plugin, and I'll update the code. So click on update. Now once you update your plugin, you need to register a step, right? This is how you upload plugins. So I am also uploading my plugin. This is the plugin I have written, forced retry test plugin, right? So that you can understand how the retry is implemented, and it works. Now it is not letting me register because of the namespace issue. Let me go here and fix the namespace. I have created this class without a namespace, so let me just copy this and copy the namespace. Okay, and I will copy the name, the same name it should be, the class name, and publish. So we just build it, and once you build it, you have to go to again to upload it, load the assembly, and retry. I'm just updating my plugin DLL so that I can test it. Now I can test it. I have already created a step, and the step is whenever I'm creating a amenity record, it will call. So I'll go to the amenity and try to create a new record and see if the force retry plugin is calling or not. Test amenity and save and close. Now when I click save and closed, because the plugin is registered as asynchronously, you can see here, it will only work whenever your plugin is running asynchronously. Otherwise, it will not work. You see, asynchronous. So as asynchronous plugin only supports retry. Now, if you go to the system jobs, you will see the system job is initiated for your internal for your asynchronous plugin. This is the entity against which I am running that background plugin. So let us refresh this. An instance of the asynchronous plugin will be created, and once you refresh the system job area, you can get that. Okay, it will take some time to refresh, and you can get it. So you can refresh the screen completely. Yeah, now it is coming here. So let us open this. Now this is the instance of the system job that is initiated for XCMNity. Okay, now it is in progress. Okay, this is the plugin which is executed, and the current status is in progress. And if you double click, you can check more status here. You see, simulated failure on attempt 0, forcing to retry. So first time it executed, but the execution is failed because of the error. Again it will retry. Okay, again it will retry and throw error because retry is enabled, right? So it is keep waiting, refresh. You can also check the details in the plugin trace if you refresh it. Okay, this is the plugin trace logs, we can check. And this is the first time it is recorded. If you open this, you can check. Let me open this. And in here you will find in execution tab, this is recorded. Execution attempt 0 retry test. Testing plugin retry behavior. How it is recorded? This is the message retry test. This is the message I am recording here. First, when it is tried, it is recorded retry test execution attempt. Retry attempt is initialized as 0 because the depth was 1, 1 minus 1, 0. Right? Now, when it is throw error, it is again depth becomes 2. So it should retry attempt 1. Let us check that. This is the first time the plugin is executed. Next, because of the intentional error, it will again execute and also it will record one more time. You see, this is the second time it is tried at 1 second interval. So let me open the second one and check the execution. And here you see again the testing plugin ready behavior, again the same error because it is trying to um uh, execute multiple times. That's why the uh, asynchronous logs or trace logs are coming. So you can refresh it again. So first time, second time, and open this to check the third time. This is third time executing, and again the same error. Okay, this is the error that is getting simulated failure on attempt. Try. Why it is always 0, attempt 0? Because depth is always 1. Okay, it is not getting changed. It is okay, but I can see it is multiple times retrying and generating the uh, server's code. I mean the exceptions. Let me refresh again. So maximum it retries 3 times. Then it will stop executing. It will never retry. You see, it is not generating any more retries or any more uh, trace. Okay. So fourth time it will not execute. So maximum 3 retries are happening here. Okay, so first time, now depth is not changing at this moment, that is fine. So retry attempt always 0 at this moment. So it is again every time it executes it reprints this one, and maximum it executed 3 times. Okay, so you understand how it is working. Thank you everyone watching this video. See you next time.